Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll share with you my experience as a game show contestant in Press Your Luck, Season 5, Episode 2, filmed and released in 2023. Here we go. Welcome to the Carl Ventures channel. I'm Carl, and alongside my husband Matthias, we're on an adventurous mission to explore the world with boundless curiosity and open hearts. Our journey is all about immersing ourselves in diverse cultures, connecting with people from all walks of life, and promoting positivity and understanding wherever we go. Join us as we embark on this thrilling adventure together, so buckle up and let's dive into the unknown. Hi everybody, I'm Carl. I'm the host of this channel, Carl Ventures, and today I'm really excited because I'm going to share with you something that I am so grateful for. And for those of you who may not know, I was brave enough to audition for the show last year. Actually, maybe I auditioned 2 years ago, but the show was filmed last year and it was released in October of 2023. Called Press Your Luck. And I've posted a few clips last year to just share with you my experience because it was one of those exhilarating, exhausting, and exciting and scary experiences that I've ever had in my life. But I feel that it is an important thing to share because it just shows how taking risks, whether you feel like it's a risk because you don't want to be too vulnerable or you're just afraid of the unknown, this is one of those where you just got to do once in a lifetime. So I did it, and I'm so glad that I did it because it really opened up a lot of opportunities for me, for my husband, and some of the people around us to experience what it is to be in a game show. I'm not going to spill the beans, but I'm going to do some commentary as I share with you this episode. It's Season 5, Episode 2, dubbed by no other than Miss Elizabeth Banks as the greatest spin-off in Press Your Luck history. And Press Your Luck has been in existence for 40 years, although they revived it in 2019. And I was in Season 5. So I can't wait to show this and share this with you, and let me know what you think. Here we go. So this clip that I'm showing you is the second portion of the game. And the first portion is similar. You know, we had to answer the right question so that we can get points that we then convert to dollars as we spin, right? So you'll have to watch the episode at least to get a gist if you have not seen Press Your Luck ever. But it is really a game of luck. You know, you strategize. I mean, you know, there's like trivia questions so that you can earn your points to be able to spin and hopefully convert those spins to dollars, but the rest is like left to chance. When you're there, those squares are really big and bright. That's why I had to wear my glasses because I didn't want to get migraine headaches from the glare of those big lights. But anyway, so this is now the second portion where the winner of this portion will be able to take home all the winnings, and on top of that go to the bonus round. So I'm not going to show you the bonus round, but I just wanted to show you this spin-off because this is such an exciting spin-off. Mind you, we filmed this for maybe 45 minutes to an hour, compressed into 7 minutes. So a lot of things happen, you know, in between, but the edited version is, of course, the clean version of this portion of the episode. So this is where I now have the opportunity to use my points into spins. So this is where, you know, go big or go home kind of thing. Okay. This board wants to hug you or something. That is so funny and quite endearing. But this is when I passed the remainder of my spins to the other contestant, Sumatie, and with the hopes of her whamming out, right? Because I don't want to whammy, so I wanted to pass my spins, and she had to take the spins that she received from me. She doesn't have a choice at that point, but she had to take them. So this is what happens next, which is kind of exciting and scary. And there you go, another spin. She got a big amount of money, but another spin that she either had to take or pass to me. And this is where I thought to myself, I pretty much have no more chances of winning this because I'm sure that speedboat is so expensive, but I'm really happy for her. But at the same time, I'm kind of sad that the game may be over for me. And there you go. How can I surpass her or even catch up on her? it at that point I thought it was like so impossible, and I just told myself I'm just gonna enjoy the game and root for whoever wins this show. I mean the game. So, and since she already had a lot of money, she didn't want to risk, right, spending more and potentially getting a whammy and losing everything that she's won so far. So she had to pass the 2 spins to me. And this is what happened. $6,000 and another spin. That spin that I got, I can pass to whomever, but the spin that she gave to me, I had to take. So one more spin, and I had to make a decision as to what to do with the spin that I won. And at this point, I was like, there's no way I could catch her. So I'm just gonna go and, like what I always told myself, I needed to trust my gut. That's the sort of the mantra that I gave myself, to trust my gut. And so I did trust my gut, and this is what happened. And lo and behold, I landed on the board that said take the lead plus a spin. So I was able to take over the lead and pretty much, got whatever Sumatie had at that point, but I had to take one more spin. Talk about luck, right? And at this point, I didn't even know what emotions I had. I was just so happy and yet sad and also emotional because it was just so surreal, right? I mean, what would you do? And mind you, I only met JR and Sumatie that day. And but throughout the course of the day, when we were doing practice sessions in the backstage, in the tents outside the studios, we really got close, and I felt like I really have known them forever. So they're like my other siblings kind of thing for that day, and hopefully for forever, right? I mean, this is one experience that you'll always share with them, or I'll always share with them for the rest of my life. So we were really rooting for each other because whoever wins this, it's one of us. So #blessed. And at this point, I was just saying, please God, if it is for me, it'll happen. So I said to myself, moving forward from this point on, I'm not gonna pass any more spins if I got any more. And another spin. The spins, extra spins were just loving me that night, loving all of us that night. And so I had to make a decision. And this is one decision where, I could hear the chanting of the audience, and mind you, there's a lot of people there, and the sound, the noise, the clapping, the yelling and screaming, they were all overwhelming. And your decision-making process is just altered at that point. And how I came up with the decision to go spin again is because of my gut. So there you go. And this is where I did not follow my gut. So I told myself, okay, maybe I have a chance, so let me pass it and see what happens. I know it's never a good thing to kind of wish someone to wham me out, but it is a game after all, so. And she got the big bucks plus what? One more spin. This is where I was just like, whatever happens, happens at this point. Whew, at this point, I was like, wow, this is it. This is like the game changer for both of us, for the three of us. And JR is not even, spun yet. So the game's not over practically, but, between Sumatie and I was just like, whoever gets this, it's really meant to be for that person. And she got another spin. So this is really the decision point for Sumatie, because I know we only had I think $4,000 plus difference between the money that we've won so far, but it's either she whammies out or she takes out that risk from her and passes that risk on to me. So let's see what she does. And at this point, I didn't even know how to take it, or I didn't know what to feel. I was just like, again, this is where I just told myself, if it's for me, it's for me. So I might as well just receive it wholeheartedly. But deep inside me, the odds of me not getting the whammy, oh my gosh, pretty iffy. And this is actually where I remember distinctly, I was telling myself, I kept on manifesting anything but the whammy, anything but the whammy, anything but the whammy. And I was just looking at the board. I wasn't even looking at where the square was. I was just like, anything but a whammy. So I was just kind of zoned in into, whatever glare I was seeing around me. And I hit the big bucks, but another spin that I had to take or pass. So, another decision. But this is like the portion of the game where a lot of decision points had to be made. Critical decision points, life-changing decision points, mind you. And I was happy, and I was in this belief that I had to disappear from the screen and, go on the floor kneeling. And this is where I really told myself, okay, I just gotta believe that if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So trust your gut, don't pass the spins anymore, just go for it until the end. Whammy or not, just go for it. And another spin. I lost count of how many extra spins I got. So let's see. And this is where I was happy and sad and scared at the same time. I couldn't believe that 3 emotions can happen all at the same time in a nanosecond, but it did happen to me. Trust me, it really did. I'm not lying. I believe that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was when I hit the Big 4-0. The Big 4-0 is a commemorative square to celebrate Press Your Luck's 40th year anniversary. It was born in 1983, and 40 years later, it was revived, as I mentioned, in 2019, and Elizabeth Banks started hosting it, and 2023 was 40th year, so it's 40 of something, so check it out. Can you hear my screams? Oh my goodness! And Elizabeth Banks had a spiritual experience with me. I mean, bragging rights, yay! I'm glad, Elizabeth, I'm glad, because I had a spiritual experience for sure that night, because I left it up to destiny and trusting my gut instincts. I mean, 40 nights at the Ritz-Carlton! 40 nights! That's why you probably have seen a lot of Ritz-Carlton videos. It's because of this. This is where it all came from. So, yay! Bam! 43,000 bucks. So the spin-off is over at this point, but JR was still about to spin, but I'm gonna stop the commentary here. I just hope that you watch season 5, episode 2 of Press Your Luck on ABC and Hulu and see what happens next. But it was an amazing experience for me, and I will never ever forget for the rest of my life. And for those of you who are thinking about taking risks in this type of manner, I say just turn in a videotape, not videotape, but more of a video audition, and see what happens. If fear overtook me, even before I turned in that video submission in August of 2023, I would not be here talking about it today, and we would not have the 40 nights at the Ritz-Carlton plus more. So to all of you, keep on manifesting positivity, keep on manifesting goodness and peace and love and harmony, and karma is real. And so I wish you peace and blessings, and thank you for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed it. For me, it was one of the best experiences ever. So until the next episode, and if you liked it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more. Thank you, all of you. Peace.